ट्रेनिंग ले लो या कुछ भी ले लो, क्लोज नहीं होगा बिजनेस। आप सर ने बोल दिया इससे काम करा ले, ही विल 100% क्लोज दैट बिजनेस। तो आपको अपने घर वालों के इसमें सर्कल में कोई बिजनेस बनाना, आपके एसोसिएशंस रहते, आप सोशल में कहाँ पे भी जाओ, रोटरी रहेंगे, लॉयर्स रहेंगे, जेसीआई रहेंगे, बीएनआई रहेंगे, जितो रहेगा, वहाँ पे आपको मनी नहीं देंगे ज़्यादा, क्योंकि दैट्स अ सोसाइटी। इफ यू एग्जांपल, ये आज का इवेंट है, नो वन विल पे यू अमाउंट, बट आपको वॉलंटरी करना पड़ेगा। आप जब वो प्रोफेशन से पैसा कमाना चाहते हैं, आपको देना भी पड़ेगा। आपके सामने एम्प्टी बॉल है, जब तक आप चॉकलेट नहीं डालेंगे कोई।
2 points to summarize. First is to collaborate. Second is to network.
Network is the
biggest point.
Yeah, that is
great. Vishwendra sir, now how do we take photography from being an activity to an art?
So there is a lot of debate. What is an art picture? See, everything is a picture. The moment you take a camera and click, the photograph comes. So what is a great in art picture and all that? That is the biggest question, and that is the biggest trick in learning art photography. To create photography as an art, not as a snapshot, because a snapshot is a picture which camera takes. आप कैमरा उठा के मारो बस, सब आजकल every camera is so perfect, everything will be in focus, perfect आ जाएगा। आपका कुछ काम करने के नहीं है, निकालो मारो बस। So that is snapshot. What you create as an artist with emotions, artist with storytelling technique, artist with total understanding of lighting. Photography means photo, light, graphy means writing. फोटोग्राफी का मीनिंग मतलब राइटिंग विद द लाइट। अगर लाइट नहीं है तो फोटोग्राफी नहीं है। तो वन शुड हैव टोटल कंट्रोल ओवर द लाइट। नो, द लाइट क्रिएट्स शैडोज, शैडोज क्रिएट्स डेप्थ, डेप्थ क्रिएट्स इमोशन। व्हाट इज अ गुड पिक्चर? इन रफ में बताता हूँ मैं, ज़्यादा एवरीबडी टेल्स व्हाट इज अ पिक्टोरियल पिक्चर, व्हाट इज एन आर्ट पिक्चर। अगर आप ऐसा स्टैंड है, एक 100 फोटोज लगा हुआ है, you will be just walking around, you will see one picture, again you will go back to that picture, again you will go back to that picture. Why you go back to that picture? The photographer with his emotions, he has created a story for you to learn, and that made you to go back, it drags you.
Something that warrants that second look.
Yes, you will go on watching it, but a picture which evolves emotion in the viewer, a viewer who can interpret in his own imagination, अगर ये अगर है, so that will be a picture which draws line, draws a separate thing from this snapshot. To know that, you should have total control of your basics, and you should be worldly wise, and you should be a wonderful human being, a positive thinking human being. Without positive thinking, you cannot make a positive picture. I'm telling you honestly, I'm telling you. You try to understand this. You should be nature lover. You should love humans. You should love faces. You should get emotion here. You should know how to cry. You should know how to laugh. You should know all these things which are close to nature. अगर ये कुछ भी नहीं है, आप rigid आदमी हैं, क्या बनाएंगे आप? rigid पुतला बनाएंगे बस. Nobody likes it. When you put all these emotions into your picture, with all your efforts, with the technique which you have learned, the basics which you have learned, the lighting which you understood, then a picture ban jayega ek masterpiece. See, digital photography in one way, thanks to the development in the industry, digital photography has made somehow the today photographer dull and lethargic, because he thinks he can make 1,000 pictures and give it to the processor or some graphic designer, he will make it. अगर आप पिक्चर में आत्मा नहीं है, if there is no soul in the original frame, no cosmetics works, no app works. Please understand this. अगर आप फाइल लेते हो तो उसमें सोल रहना चाहिए. Soul is 90% पिक्चर, थोड़ा बहुत उधर इधर कर सकते हैं, आपको थोड़ा उधर इधर उठा सकते हैं. आजकल क्या कर रहे हैं, आप जा रहे हैं एक वाइड पिक्चर ले रहे हैं, आपका 24.2 मेगापिक्सल कैमरा है आपके पास, यू गो एंड शूट अ पिक्चर विदाउट हैविंग ए नॉलेज ऑफ कंपोजिशन, आपको चाहिए इतना, वो फ्रेम में आपको खाली ये लाइट के बाजू या चाहिए, मगर आप इतना ले रहे हैं, जाके यो कंपोजिंग ट्रिमिंग उसको ले आके 8 मेगापिक्सल्स ला रहे हैं, वो कैमरा उतना कहीं को बच रहा है, आपको जरूरत ही नहीं है ना 24.2 मेगापिक्सल। ट्राई टू यूज द होल फ्रेम पहले देखो आप, डोंट क्लटर, डायरिया फोटोग्राफी हो गया आफ्टर डिजिटल आईफोन।
To summarize this whole thing, beautifully put, rigid army, rigid putla. This is what we need to keep in mind. That person shows in the capture.
इसमें कोई लाइफ नहीं रहेगा, बस ऐसी पुतला रहेगा।
Lovely. So due to paucity of time, I wish we could get on with this conversation for longer. But
Thank you very much.
one word each, right? One trait we need to nurture to become better photographers. You mentioned you need to be a good person to become a good photographer. That's something that you've said. So I'll count that as an answer.
Fine, I stick on.
Right. Okay. Your one word, one trait that is important to become a good photographer.
I think a very keen observer.
Observer. Okay. Right. That resonates with what you said earlier.
For photographer, everything is beautiful.
Beautifully said. Everything is beautiful. Nazariya chahiye. Beautifully said. Sandeep, we need one word to close this.
To be a good photographer, after taking a picture, he has to observe. He has to give himself mark whether I love that picture or not. Until that, no one can
Be your own judge. Be your own judge.
Yeah.
Right. Beautifully said. So let me summarize. Be your own judge. Be a great individual. Everything is beautiful and have an eye for detail. And that's when you become a phenomenal photographer. So big round of applause for all our panelists. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much, sir.
We'll have one good photo.
Oh yeah. Are we having a selfie? Sandeep, you could be taking a selfie now. That would be a great drama to all the discussion that we had.
But we always prefer this kind of picture. Selfie बोले तो conscious हो गया।
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Lovely having all of you here. Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure talking to you. Great. So, next, the reason why we've come here, the beautiful competition that we've had, right? And as part of the competition, we got amazing entries from across the country. And we've had very interesting people to judge. So, my special thanks to the jury, people who gave in time to assess all the entries that we had and created value for us. A big thanks to Mr. Senthil Kumar, Mr. Arvind Chenji, and a very own Ganshay Ramchandani ji. Thank you so much for being the jury and helping us get there. Now to give off the competition results and the prizes, I request our very own Rakhi ji to please come on stage. I will again bother our guest Vishwendra Reddy garu to please come on stage to hand out the prizes for the winners of our competition. And before we get there, Rakhi ji, could you please hand over the memento for our chief guest, Vishwendra Reddy ji, please.
Before that, I'd like to thank TCE and TEFA for respecting photography, from the academy, from the entire photography fraternity. We are thankful to you for celebrating Photography Day, World Photography Day, because so far I have not seen in India anybody other than photography clubs, photography academies celebrating this. One event management industry has celebrated this merits, how important they have given it to the photography. So be proud to be a photographer, whether wedding or any photographer. Thank you once again from entire photography fraternity for honoring photography by celebration.
Thank you so much, sir. Right. Thank you so much, sir. Also request Namrata ji to please come up on stage. Ravi sir, could you please come on stage for us, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Namrata ji. Lovely having you here. right? Amazing insights on your journey, and I'm pretty sure it's going to help a lot of photographers here. Thank you so much, sir. And I would request Ramchandani sir to please come on stage. I request Raghupura Garu to hand over the memento to Mr. Ramchandani for being that amazing jury who has given us amazing judgments, and we'll get to know the results sometime very soon. Thank you, sir. Now, to give out the 8 awards that we have, of all the entries that we've had from across the country, we have handpicked 8 which we thought was worth celebrating. So, apart from Rakhi-ji, a request. So there is a big responsibility when you get invited as the chief guest. I'll keep pulling you up on stage. So, but I promise you, the VIP passa for the box cricket, sir. So please come on stage to hand over the award. So. When we have a lot of people on stage, right? Imagine 2 people standing, the frame looks thoda khali. So we have 3 beautiful people standing up here, and we also have, I request our first Foreign President Surat Singh ji to please join us on stage. With the announcement of results for the 8th prize, we have Kavali Mahipal from Hyderabad, Telangana. Kavali Mahipal, if you're here, will you please come on stage and tell us thank you so much, sir. Lovely having you. A big round of applause for the winner. Great going. Continue this passion. I hope you get to places very soon. Thank you so much, Surat Singh ji. Thank you so much for joining, sir. Lovely having you here. Right. So next, for the 7th prize, we have Mr. Raju Bandi, again from Hyderabad, Telangana. Mr. Raju, wherever you are. There you go. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Right, congratulations. I know this must be a great moment for you to receive this award from Ridigar himself. So, thank you so much. Great going. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, sir. All the very best. The 6th prize goes to Maimala Bhaskar Reddy. Maimala, sir, wherever you are, requested to come on stage. Thank you. And to give off this award, I request Ms. Meeru Mohan to join us on stage. Congratulations, great going. And for the prize. The fifth prize goes to Mr. Vanam Sharad Babu, where we are requesting you to come on stage. And to hand over this award, I request Mr. Pavan Agarwal to please join us on stage. Thank you very much. Now, time for the fourth prize. We have Mr. Raju Punaganti, who's won the fourth award for the WPD contest. So, Mr. Raju Punaganti, where we are requested to come up on stage and to give up this award, I request our very own Tawfiq Bhai to please come up on stage, and I will hand over the memento to the fourth award winner. Great going. Now it's time for the top three. Something that has been quite a nail-biting finish, to be honest. Thank you, sir. And the third prize goes to Mr. Devraj Devan. Wherever you are, request Mr. Devraj Devan. Oh, I forgot. Mr. Devraj has sent his entry from Kerala. He won't be able to make it. So on behalf of Mr. Devraj, I can't think of anybody else than our very own Ram Babu Gar to please come up on stage and accept this award on his behalf. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be something that he will take pride in. So kindly give the third prize to Mr. Devraj Devan. Thank you, sir.